Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Poppin' Pistachios here, and today we are back in Dragon Roost Cavern, which I know it feels weird being in Dragon Roost Cavern this late into a Let's Play, but here we are. Off screen, I captured a few golden feathers from this bird right here, because we're gonna need some to collect something after we finish this dungeon, which hopefully we can do this time. Last time we were coming through here, we didn't have this key, but we found it in Wind Temple. So, we're just gonna keep on progressing forward and hopefully we find something useful. I light this up. We're still looking for one more piece of triforce shard and all of the elemental arrows. Oh god, there's so many bats. Yo, what's up guys? You wanna get beat by a torch? It's me, the Human Torch, part of the Fantastic Foursome. And I'm here to ruin everything about your livelihoods. He knocked the torch out of my hand. He's like, I don't wanna get beaten by a torch. And I was like, bitch, I'll beat you with my sword instead. It's like when your parents are whooping you as a child and you do everything you can to get them to stop, but every single time you try to get your parents to stop spanking you, they only come back harder because you try to stop. Or is that just my parents? I remember whenever I was getting punished as a kid, if I ever tried to do anything to like stop it, like if I was getting a spanking and I would like put my hand over my ass to like block the damage, that would just mean 2 more spankings on top of that because I try to block the pain. What kind of lessons was I learning as a child? I don't know if that explains a lot about me or not, but this is the scariest bridge ever to cross. Just a, you know, random rickety rope bridge over a gigantic pit of lava. That's all I gotta do to make myself feel good nowadays. Alright, this room. It's the hide and go seek room. Okay, I'm pretty sure one of the guys is inside this pot, which how he got himself inside a pot on a shelf, that is impressive. He like had to get inside the pot and then his buddies had to like hoist him up there. No teamwork. I commend these guys' dedication to staying hidden though. They should probably pay better attention to what's happening around them though. How long do you think they've been stuck inside these pots? Probably just like 20 long hours. They're playing beer pong on this table right here whenever they're not hiding in pots. Have you guys ever noticed how busty these torches are? They get thick right in the chest area. These sticks have very nice racks. I just make the weirdest observations when I'm Let's Playing. Just what happens. I get bored. We're finding all the charts. We found the submarine chart and the tingle chart. Neither of those will do anything for us. Like, those charts are good when you're playing through the vanilla game for the first time, but I'm literally using a tracker with an interactive map that shows me where every location of every item is, and so we don't need those charts. Oh, I didn't realize those guys couldn't get hit by water. Makes them curl up. They aren't accustomed to the moisture. Beetle, on the other hand, loves the moisture. It's very good for his skin. That's why he has such clear skin. Because he makes sure to, like, I'm not sure if you've ever noticed, but in Beetle's ship, he has a really high-powered air humidifier, and that's just how he keeps himself looking so good all the time. Okay, well, we're gonna come. Let's go ahead and blow up some of these rocks, and we're gonna go ahead and just jump across to the other side real fast. We do have the boss key, don't we? We're not gonna go there yet, but I'm just gonna go ahead and open up these 2 chests over here because, I mean, they're right in the open. And I could be patient and get them before we fight the boss, but patience? What do I look like, a doctor? Nah. We'll find the fire and ice arrows eventually. Get off of my chest, bitch. Yes! The dungeon map. Let's go! The very end of the dungeon, nonetheless. That's the best time to collect it. Alright, let's go save Medley. I've never understood why whenever you're going to a mini boss room or a boss room in Wind Waker, why it has to do like a separate little loading section for the dungeons. It's almost like they treat the mini boss rooms as a whole separate like loaded entity. There's probably some reason for that. I'm not a game designer, so I don't truly know the reasoning behind every decision they make. But I'm sure they have good reasons. Ooh. Hit them both with 1 jump attack. That's what I'm talking about. Oh wow, got his revenge. But goblins have such big mouths. What do you think they could fit inside that shit? Oh, who has a bigger mouth though, bokoblins or moblins? Both of their jaws are like on the largest hinges I've ever seen a jaw exist on. He's like, don't you dare grab my stick. Oh shit, he just decked me in the face. Kind of liked it. They ain't about that. Wait, where is Medley? Medley? We must have been too late. Normally she's in here, but since it's the randomizer, we had to go do a few other things. She ended up starving to death and was eaten by the bokoblins. Why they were still standing here on guard? They're just dedicated towards their job. But, yep, that's why she wasn't there anymore. What did we just get? Was that a heart piece? I need to like start paying attention when I open up chests. I literally could have just gotten the fire and ice arrows and I wouldn't have known. I did not. That would have been awesome though. All right. Well, whoa. Whew. Okay, wait, do we need to go to the lower section? Because we already went to the area where the boss key is. So I don't think there is, oh, there is some more treasure chests. Where are those at? Oh, yeah, I think we'd have to come down here. There's a couple treasure chests down this direction. But we're not gonna have to go all the way back to where the boss key is because we did that the first time through since we have the leaf. Sped up grappling hook animation is prime. Speaking of prime, I really need to get into the Metroid Prime games this year. People keep on telling me that I'm such a big Zelda fan that I would love the Metroid Prime series. Oh, we could have helped them, but nah, fam. Would he have helped us? No. Yeah, I've never played the Metroid Prime games, and I own Metroid Prime 1, but I ended up downloading them all on emulator instead because I'd rather play them at upscaled 1080p resolution. You know, Metroid seems like it's one of those games that's probably better in 1080p. Come on, bridge. Get off there, Beetle. Stop trying to hold on to what we've got. It doesn't make a difference. There they are! We finally found them! Okay. Dragon Roost Cavern was hiding the goods this whole time. Sick. Alright, having that's going to allow us to go to the Ice Ring Isle, the volcano. We're pretty much set now. How did I miss a treasure chest in this room of all places? Where is it? It says it should be right here. Okay, it's not right here. It's not by chance like down here, is it? No, it's not. What? What am I forgetting about? Okay, so I'm literally just like convinced that the compass is drunk right now because I looked up a guide and couldn't find anything. Ooh. We actually want to go inside this pot. Haha, nice catch. Did you guys see that? Wind Waker prowess right there. Wait, what? I unblocked the pot though. What are you talking about? Teleport me. Bitch. Excuse me? What the? I think that pot is actually supposed to take us either to the Forbidden Woods or to the Tower of the Gods. And in neither of those dungeons have we opened up the pots. It's weird, we finished like all the ladder dungeons of the game, but we still haven't finished any of the easier dungeons of the game. Even though we're like towards the end of this rando. Alright, let's go ahead and just jump on over here and go fight Goma. She's waiting for us. Gigantic eyeball lock. That's what I want for my front door of my house. If anybody wants to give me a good Christmas present, gigantic eyeball lock. That would literally make my day. If I could put that on my front door of my house and make my own house a boss fight, that would be sick. Oh wait, no, we have to grab onto Valu's tail first. That's right. Come on, wrap it up, wrap it up. I think Valu was kind of into that. He's like, okay. Having a tail would be the worst thing. If somebody pulls on your tail, does it feel like the same exact way as if somebody pulled on your dick? Like, there has to be a somewhat similar correlation between those two things, right? The only difference is, like, the direction it sticks out of your body. Men technically have tails on the front of their pelvis. What am I talking about? This is the weirdest episode ever. That's what happens when we get later into these randomizers and they have no new information to provide you guys. I just start talking about weird stuff. Oh god, oh god. Ooh. Don't want to get hit by those flaming rocks. Flameo, Hotman. Vroom. They see me swinging. Oh, we landed on the upper platform. We got the vantage point. Ooh. Goma's about to shed the exoskeleton. Ooh, yeah. Goma looks so cool with this palette change. I'm in love with it. I think being up here is actually a bad location to fight her. Let's go ahead and jump down real fast. We also have the Master Sword, so this fight should go like super duper fast now that we're using our sword. Yeah, normally you get like 8 hits right there, but we just did 2 with the Master Sword. Come down here and give Beetle a smooch. Man, Beetle has the kiss of death. This is actual footage of me waking up in the morning. I'm literally dead. I feel like I have a hardened exoskeleton. Yay! We got an orange rupee from beating that whole entire boss. I love this texture right here. That looks so cool to me. Looks so much better than the lava freezes by King Dodongo in the cavern. Okay, well, Dragon Roost Cavern ended up being worth it in the long run because we ended up getting the fire and ice arrows. Once we start getting to this point of the randomizers, I start getting like a little bit like scared because I'm like, what if I don't find the item I need and there's like one chest somewhere that I just am forgetting about that I'll never be able to find and I'm just be stuck forever. So that can technically happen. So I think we're done with the Dragon Roost Cavern, unless somebody in the comments knows how I get that chest I was confused about. I'm still not really sure what was happening there, but there's probably a logical answer. Also, what do you guys think about my bringing back like the high school hairstyle? Since all the barbers are closed, I'm not able to get a haircut, and I'm like too afraid to give myself a haircut. And I'm also too afraid to let my roommates or friends who aren't professionals give me a haircut either. So I'm just gonna grow it out until barbers open up again. It's not like it really matters. I'm not going out to see anybody. Like I literally just stay home all day. I go on walks for the most part. Like we're just hanging. So you know what? Might as well bring back the old-fashioned haircut. Playing Wind Waker and having the old high school hairstyle. It's literally like it's 2012 again. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days. What are you guys doing with your hair right now? Are you guys trying to give... I've seen lots of people just like say fuck it and just like give themselves a buzz cut, which you will never find me do. I will never give myself a buzz cut. Don't worry. I won't even do that for charity. I've seen some people like give themselves buzz cuts for charity. I respect it, but I would never do that. But I'm also a gay person, and gay people care 10 times more about their appearance. We're like women, and when are you gonna ever find a woman give themselves a buzz cut for charity? But hey, maybe if I grow my hair out longer, when we do our charity stream for Versus Expo this summer, I can have like an end goal where I dye my hair like a random color for charity. I would do that, because then I would keep it dyed for a little bit, and then once the quarantine ends, I would just get the color cut off after a bit, after the roots kind of growing again. I've always been like curious to see what I would look like with a more interesting hair color. If I had to go with a strange color, I'd probably go with like a bright blue, even though that's like Ninja's thing, but I think I would pull it off better than Ninja. I don't really know what if I were to color my hair. Do you have any color suggestions? Do you think like any color would look better on me? Like more suited? Do you think I'm like suited for any like hair color in particular? Whoa. Damn, my ice arrows put in some freaking work. We have 3,016 rupees. I can't wait till the year 3016. 1,000 years from now. Do you guys think the world will exist in 3016? Or do you think we're doomed to go out way before then? If our society can last another 1,000 years, I would be impressed. What? You can just slide off of that? Ooh, damn. It turns them into key sickles. That sounds disgusting. Okay. Fortunately, they gave us plenty of time to do all this. I'm recording this video with my window open. If I hear somebody outside like blow drying their hair, they're either blowing drying their hair like outside in their front balcony, or They just have the loudest hairdryer ever, and they're using it with an open window. But that's not any better than me commentating with my loud ass voice with the open window. Or even worse, whenever I'm like practicing or working on rap music with an open window, I'm sure the whole neighborhood just hears me freaking like spitting bars. Actually, I rap kind of quiet whenever I'm freestyling as to not bother people. But the beats, I let those slap. Ooh, another Knight's Crest. We do not need any of these. Normally those would be the iron boots, which we got. The only item we're looking for now is the light arrows. And now that we found the elemental arrows, we are that much closer. Thawing out some dark nuts in the freezer aisle. Let's go ahead and put you... What? You just knocked me back into the light. That's not what we're trying to do. What? It teleports me all the way back out here? How come the timer's still going when there's lava still on the... Ugh, this is dumb. So you gonna reset it? It better reset the clock. Freaking better. It didn't. What? Okay, I guess we'll come back here. Let's go down to the ice ring aisle real fast. Alright, so as we're sailing over to the ice ring aisle, today's comment question of the day is going to be, if you could have any Nintendo or video game franchise turned into a Zelda style of game, what character or what IP would you want to have in a Zelda format and why? And just give me a little, like, a few details as to, like, how it could work out or how it could be structured. For example, if you choose Kirby, let me know how that whole entire game structure could work out. Damn, that was really deep. But yeah, I love asking comment questions of the day that are related to game design. Okay, cool. Mainly because I think it's really good for us to just, like, think more critically about game design, about enemies, level design, mods, all that kind of stuff. I feel like when I ask questions related to those subjects, it gets our brain juices flowing, and I feel like the more I can make us think critically about Zelda games, the more invested we can get into the progress of these games, and we can become better critics and hopefully see this game series progress and become even cooler down the road. And that just comes down to us all being equipped with a proper knowledge of, like, what elements of games make games better. A really interesting, like, comparison is I've always been a roller coaster fan, but I've never been able to, like, tell if I would enjoy a roller coaster before I rode it, pretty much. Like, I would only be able to tell if I liked a roller coaster after I rode it. But then after living with my roommate Troy, he's like a huge coaster enthusiast, and he was able to, like, explain to me, because he's been on so many more roller coasters than I have, so he has just a lot more experience. And he was able to explain to me, like, what elements of roller coasters make them more fun, like what types of things you can do on roller coasters are, like, the most fun thing for, like, enthusiasts and coaster lovers. And now, since he taught me that information, I'm able to tell what roller coasters I would probably enjoy the most before I even ride them, because I just know, like, the constructs. And it's kind of the same with, like, Zelda games and video games in general. If you understand more about, like, what makes a good game, you can know if you'll like a game or if a game is good before you play it in the first place. There is no good reason as to why Beetle didn't just jump right now. What? Big dumb. I'm actually really curious. Oh my god, Beetle, why aren't you I want to see if I can make Beetle fall on his face. Yeah, we did. That's the good stuff right there. Okay, 2.5 minutes. Let's go. Bum 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 bum. Okay, don't let him knock us off. Cool. I don't know why I started singing, like, the Hyrule theme from Ocarina of Time. I just love the way that the opening chime goes into the Hyrule Field theme in that game. Speaking of those 3DS emulators I was talking about earlier. Oh, we finally found this room. Cool. But yeah, speaking of those 3DS emulators earlier, I also got Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, which I've never played the 3DS version of Ocarina of Time. So I was thinking about doing, like, a blind stream on my YouTube channel where I play through it for my first time and just, like, see what I've been missing out on the remake this whole entire time. And I've obviously seen a little bit of footage and stuff, but as somebody who's such a big fan of the Zelda games, the fact that I haven't played Ocarina of Time for 3DS, I've played through the first half of Majora's Mask for the 3DS. But the reason I never played them was because, like, since the 3DS has come out, I've been over 18 and on my own, and so, like, there hasn't been a whole lot of situations in my life where I've needed mobile gaming, especially because of the fact that I have an iPhone and, like, a YouTube channel, which kind of keeps me entertained when I'm on the go. But, whoa. But because of all of that, I've just literally never been super into the 3DS. It was just a little bit out of my time, I think. I definitely played some games on it, like I play Animal Crossing New Leaf a lot. I beat Mario 3D Land, Link Between Worlds, but it's not all of them, because mainly I would rather play a game on a television with a controller than on a mobile device any day. But now that I have the ability to play Ocarina of Time 3D on a controller, like, we are set. So let me know what you guys think about that. Alright, so I have no idea where this is going to take me up. I don't know if this is going to take me up to where that Korok is, or if we're going to end up going somewhere entirely different. Better take me out where the Korok is. It did. Okay, cool. Got to keep that in mind. We're probably going to have to do the Korok tree side quests. I still don't know. I want to give you some charts deciphered at Tingle's Island. I guess we can go ahead and just, like, leave right here. Because, I mean, there's no reason backtracking. That's a nice little shortcut from Ice Ring Isle over to Cliff Plateau Isle. I think one more thing we can do now that we have the fire and ice arrows is go over to Needle Rock Island, which, if my deduction skills are right, I think that's the last grotto in the whole entire game that we have yet to go inside. And if that is the case, this should be the Forbidden Woods that we find at the Forest Haven. So let's go find out. Alright, another chest at Needle Rock Island. I need to start collecting more of these. Not that we need them, I guess. Wind Temple Compass. That actually comes in handy to double check to see if there's any chests I missed when we're back in the Wind Temple. We still need one more key to finish that dungeon off too. Alright, let's see what's down here. There's actually one more grotto. One grotto is going to have the insides of the volcano, and the other is going to be the Forbidden Woods. So let's see what this one is. I think this one's Forbidden Woods. That's my guess. If I had to take a shot. Aha, freaking called it. This is going to be a good dungeon because there's a lot of treasure chests in here. So I have a feeling that we're going to find the light arrows pretty quick in here. Or maybe just more heart pieces. There's still quite a few heart pieces. 20 to be exact. Go ahead and grab a nut. It's going to be easy because we already have the boomerang. So having the boomerang on your first, like, playthrough in this dungeon, you get to go a lot faster because you don't have to bring nuts everywhere. You can just, like, skip most of these puzzles. Okay, we're just off by jumping down. Yeah, like situations like right here. Normally you have to go and find a nut and do, like, all of the side stuff, but we're just going to be able to plow right through. Doing the Forbidden Woods and Wind Waker with the boomerang is a lot like doing the Dodongo's Caverns as Adult Link in Ocarina of Time. Just much, much faster. I love shooting up with Dekubabas in this game. It's kind of interesting they didn't use these Dekubabas more than they did. Like, you kind of just use them on this island, and that's just about it from as far as I'm concerned. Alright, there's another treasure chest in here as well, isn't there? Yeah, we're gonna go up all the way to the top. Let's go ahead and blow this up real fast, though. What's up, blue chews? Dark blue chews. Speaking of, we still need to go to the chew jelly shop. Get the prize there. Because I wasn't aware that if we take 15 chew jellies of red and green, which, do we have that many? We need 2 more green, which we'll definitely find in this dungeon. Because that's like all the chews that are in here. Oh, can we make it? Can we make it? Oh, good beetle. Ugh, don't hit me. Oh, he was so wanting to knock me off. I could tell. Okay, come on. I know you guys are blue, but you're actually green. It's an identity crisis. You guys should be more proud of yourselves. Wow, didn't drop jelly. Not a real fan. Make sure to dodge all these giant swispers just whispering their way all over the place. They're whispering to the left. They're whispering to the right. That's all they know how to do. Okay, this is gonna be a key. No. Rupees. For some reason, I want to start like guessing what every chest is gonna be because there's only like 3 things it could be. It could be a heart piece, rupees, or like a key, or a triforce chart. Like there's, I don't know. There's not much. The options are very small. Go through the Deku doors. Even though this, I think this is a gigantic coupon we're using, but it feels like a carpet. Makes me feel like I'm Aladdin, just like blowing my way through here. I could show you the temple, shining, shimmering, splendid. Oh, not today. Your reign is over. I love how fast we took out Deku Bombas with a boomerang. It's my favorite. Stop even trying, guys. So I love this temple, honestly. I think this is like one of the coolest temples in the game. Just the environments inside of it are so cool. This and Dragon Roost are 2 of my favorite Zelda dungeons ever, just because of the overall layout and the design. Okay, over there is just a nut that we use to break this guy open, but you already know how we do. Normally we blow that nut out of the center, but you know how we do. Let's just go. Let's not waste any time in here. But out of like all Zelda dungeons in existence, for some reason this one in Dragon Roost Cavern gave me some of the most nostalgia out of like any Zelda games. And I literally think it's just because of how good these dungeons are. Okay, so we have the key to progress that way, but this over here is where we want to go first. This is the dead end that normally gives you a key. With all these moving platforms, it also makes me very uncomfortable that there's just so many moving plants in here. Because I once watched this like scary movie once called The Ruins, where these people were vacationing in South America and they went up on top of these like Mayan ruins. And once they go on these Mayan ruins, after they try to leave, the ruins get surrounded by these like natives that like refuse to let them leave. And one of the like the college students like tries to leave, and the natives like shoot him dead with an arrow, and they're like, what the heck is going on? And it turns out the reason they won't let him leave is because the ruins that they went on are covered in these vines that are actually like living. And if you get infected by the spores, the vines will like grow inside of you and you'll eventually die. And so the Mayans were just trying to keep those vine spores from like spreading. But it reminds me a lot of the vines in this temple. Now I'm like afraid that I'm gonna get infected by the vines in this game. They're gonna go start growing and wiggling inside of me and just destroy me from the inside out. That's kind of hot now that I think about it. Maybe I'm into that. No, that's some straight up hentai shit right there. Treasure chart 34. 34 is how many hours there were supposed to be in the day, but then they ended up lowering it by 10 because they thought 34 hours was just way too many. They didn't know if people could handle that. It is really interesting that we split our day into 24 hours in like minutes and stuff. Imagine if we'd had a different measurement of time. I mean, there has to be civilizations out there that measured their time differently, right? Surely throughout history, not every single like civilization has used the 60-second, 60-minute, 24-hour rule, have they? When was that date and time structure? When was that default time structure set into place by just like the world? Kind of curious about that. Get off of me, guys. I just need that. I need that green chew jelly. Give me your boogers. Thank you. Just collecting some snot out here. Gonna use it for some test samples. Try to create some vaccines for the chew disease. Chew disease is gross. You don't want to get it. No, don't fall off. What you doing, Beetle? What you doing, boy? Okay. The boss room's over here. Should we just go to the boss room first? No, let's just go ahead and do the room that's like right behind this door because there's like a super easy chest in here. And when I say super easy, I mean even Soup Plantation is trying to get this soup. Trying to get this soup. Wait, actually, I probably shouldn't even say that. I think the soup plantation's going out of business. That's one interesting thing about the whole entire situation that's going on right now, is I don't know if we'll have buffets for a very long time. But as somebody who worked at a buffet for a few years, I could probably say the world is better off without buffets. The opportunity to eat as much as you want shouldn't necessarily exist. Probably not. Like, I've eaten at too many buffets in my life, and like, looking back at it, I regret those decisions. The one thing I'm like really excited for is just like how good hygiene is gonna be after this. Like, it seems like restaurants, stores, supermarkets, all of those types of businesses are gonna have like 10 times better of hygiene practices because of all this stuff. So I'm sure like the stuff they're doing now is just they're gonna remain doing it. It's just gonna become habit. And so I'm ready for a much cleaner world. I think SpongeBob was right in his prediction that in the future, everything would actually be covered in chrome. I didn't understand it as a kid, but now I think I'm finally seeing the vision that Steven Hillenburg had. Go through the swirly door. Swirly. I hate pea hats with a passion. Fortunately, they're really easy to kill the boomerang. Okay, let's go to the top of this room first. Ooh, I like how the top of this room is like open. Can you see the daytime sky if you're inside the dungeon during the daytime? Or does it always just like kind of treat you like you're playing this dungeon during the night to give you that like darker ambience? Also, an update on the Twilight Princess randomizer, but I've been practicing that a lot and it's honestly really good. And I'll be doing a Let's Play soon. I'm not sure how soon, because there's still like one change I want them to make to the randomizer before I do like an official series on it. Right now the game isn't completely open world. You start off and you go through the game like chronologically, which is fun in its own right, but for a randomizer I prefer it being like Wind Waker. Dang it. I prefer it to be like Wind Waker, to where you can just like go to any point of the map from the very beginning of the game. Which Twilight Princess could do that. It's just, and they said, the developers, I've talked to a couple of them, and they said they are going to do that, and they're working on it. So, just gotta be patient. But as of right now, I've just been playing through the original Twilight Princess randomizer on my Twitch, just to like, refresh my brain to where every chest is in that game, because that game has so many random items and chests to like find. Twilight Princess is like one of the best Zelda games for people who like to explore and like collect random stuff. So you have all the postals, the bugs, the heart pieces. That game has so many good collectibles. And I will be doing 100% Let's Play of that. I will be doing 100% randomizer when I do it on my channel. So I'll probably only do one Twilight Princess randomizer on Attacking Tucans, because that game is long. Really? Stop giving me all these stupid spoils, dude. They're useless to me. Alright, going back this way. I think we're almost done with this dungeon. This thing's gone by like way too fast. And I mean, the second half we won't blow through nearly as fast, because now that we have the boomerang, like this is the point of the game where you're supposed to have the boomerang. So now we'll be progressing at like average speed. I also really enjoyed the music in this dungeon. It's very simple, but the ambience is nice. I love that pot. I love how they just like dug a hole and stuck it in there. All right. One of the best parts of the game, we gotta kill the pipe cleaners. I'm not sure why these things look like pipe cleaners, but it's great. Also, I had like the craziest realization when I got older. Pipe cleaners, those things that you use in art class growing up your whole life for like arts and crafts, I didn't realize that those were actually made to clean pipes. Like if you have like a small little pipe or something, or a mid-wall, that's what pipe cleaners are for. It's like a small stringy fuzzy thing that you're supposed to stick down into a pipe and like use it to clean out. It's literally used to clean out pipes, and for some reason I never made that connection as a kid. Maybe because I didn't really know much about pipes and smoking and stuff, but I was like, oh, we were literally just using like a thing to clean out pipes as a tool for our art projects. Good, good. I kind of miss elementary school art projects. Some of those would take a lot of creativity. Art teachers in elementary school really bring out all the stops for some of those projects we would work on. Ha, he thought. Okay, we're gonna jump off over to here. We're gonna have another tingle chests coming up in a few seconds, which I keep on forgetting about the tingle chests. I don't think we've missed one. We didn't get one in the Wind Temple yet, but I don't know if we could have. I need to look into it. Over here is where the tingle chest is. And then I don't even know if the Forsaken Fortress has a tingle statue chest. It doesn't, no, there's only 5. Jumping during that cutscene was kind of cool. NGL. Man, we're finding all of the charts in this episode. We found the beetle chart, submarine chart, and like the tingle chart. I think we found like one other one too. It's a P-Hat party. I don't remember giving any of you guys invitations to the party. What are you doing here? No, go back down the water. Get out of here. Don't you dare even think about jumping on me. Am I the only person who thinks the boomerang's a little bit too overpowered against the Dekubabas? Like one hit KO from a distance? That's just overkill, boy. Oh wait, crap. Okay, so it is gonna force us to use the nut in this room. Or actually, no, we have to use the bomb, that's right. Oh, oh, oh. I was on the edge, that was scary. Okay, instead of going all the way to the other side, let's just use our bomb bag. Perfect. So resourceful. No, no, let me through, let me through, no. Okay. I was not expecting to be stuck flying over the hole because of the cutscene. That was amazing. All right. Oh, don't. It's almost weird how this water in here doesn't hurt you when you jump inside of it, because it looks like it's polluted like the southern swamp in Majora's Mask. But it's not. The water in here is just kind of purplish. Wait, how did that get pulled back up there? Hey, don't be doing that. The rocks like blocked each other out. Can I just like push myself in a straight line? Jesus. Thank you. Nope, not dealing with you guys. Oh, this room's gonna be easy. This is another beautiful room, because if we look up, oh, well, we can see the day sky. Do they have day and nighttime cycles while you're inside the dungeon? Because I think it was night earlier. That's like really cool if that's the case. If you do it in the wrong order, that tree that's like right in front of me will block your boomerang from going all the way around. So you have to make sure these two are separated. You have to go like around, starting at the tree. All right, bless us. We are not getting blessed. There's not many things that we can be blessed with. We're literally at just like the end of the randomizer where we're just pushing through looking for those last 2 items. All right, let's go ahead and fight the boss now. I haven't even been recording for an hour. I can't believe we like just blasted through this whole entire temple in less than an hour. Feels good. Maybe I should become a speedrunner. What do you guys think? Literally, somebody could have like a speedrunner could have beaten the whole game in the time that it took me for me to beat this temple. So. All right, see? Since we already did this room, we don't have to do it now. We're just able to run right through. We're just preparing for the future. Then I don't think there's any treasure chest in here, so we're just gonna open up this pot and be in our merry little way. Wait, do we have the boss key? I don't have it marked in my tracker. Did I just forget to mark it? We don't have the boss key. Wow. I can't believe this. Oh, dang. I can't believe we don't have the boss key. We're gonna have to find that. Well, let's go ahead and get out of here then, I guess. There's a couple more locations I know we can hit up. Where were we at again? Needle Rock? I think so. Yeah. All right, let's go back to the volcano island and go and get that one chest that we missed out on. You know what I just realized? Last time we came in here, I spent all that time going around the long way when we already have the iron boots, and I could have literally just done this. I could have just gone through the fast way last time. You guys are probably screaming at me through the screen, weren't you? I wouldn't blame you. Wow, they got frozen again in that time. It's like so weird that we're inside the ice ring area right now, even though we're supposed to be inside the volcano. That means there's one more grotto, and it's at the boat racing aisle, and that has to be the inside of the volcano. I don't know what else it could be. Make sure not to get knocked back into the tractor beam this time. More guys like hidden over here. I think these pots right here actually have a lot of rupees too. No siree. What is that little symbol next to the timer? Why is there a tiny little L next to it? Oh, that's not an L. I like literally just noticed. That's like a little square clock. Okay. I don't know why it took me a second to realize that. I still don't know what we just got. I think that was a heart piece, right? I need to stop doing that. Okay, yeah, we're still where I thought I am. Okay, I want to do one last thing in this episode. We're going to go back to Dragon Roost and turn in our 20 golden feathers for a prize. All right, we're back in the Rito Dome. It's a nice place to be. I forget who wants the golden feathers. Is it this guy? Hey, I know you. Yeah, you're the adventure guy, sailing from island to island. Yeah, he's the one who wants golden feathers. He wants to give them to his girlfriend, and he's too lazy to go get them himself, so he's gonna make us do the work for him. I wonder if he's just gonna like string them along his wings and make himself beautiful. All right, well, we have over 4,000 rupees, I think, right? Wow, that's great. All right, in the next episode, we are probably going to finish the randomizer. I don't see why we shouldn't be able to. I hope we can, because we're literally just at the end. There's like barely anything for us left to do. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.